Step into the ring, warriors, as we unravel the legendary tale of Birdie in the Street Fighter universe, from his punk rock debut in the 80s to his alpha transformation in the 90s. This British brute with a ravenous appetite has come a long way, with a mohawk that means business and a necklace chain that packs a punch, so brace yourselves for a high-octane episode of the Street Fighterverse as we delve into the electrifying origins of the one and only Birdie. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. Let's start this video talking about his unique appearance. In the ever-evolving world of Street Fighter, Birdie's transformations have been nothing short of extraordinary, captivating fans with each new iteration. Originally, he burst onto the scene as a towering, muscular figure, the epitome of a rebellious late 70s British punk rocker. His pale skin contrasts dramatically with his fiery orange-red mohawk, a vibrant symbol of his wild spirit. Adorned in classic punk attire, he rocked jeans, a dark leather vest, studded bracelets, and combat boots, exuding an aura of defiance that made him unforgettable. However, the Alpha series brought about a remarkable metamorphosis for Birdie. Now towering like a hulking behemoth, he sported a striking combination of a blonde mohawk and a magnificent pointy brown mustache that extended into audacious sideburns. His lips became more pronounced, adding to his distinctive look. But the most eye-catching feature was the impossible hole in the center of his mohawk, resembling the sharp beak of a fearsome bird of prey. And if that wasn't enough, a bold red heart tattoo adorned the side of his head, further accentuating his unapologetically daring appearance. Intriguingly, Birdie claimed that his drastic change in appearance was a result of being unwell. Once a towering and muscular punk rocker, Birdie now surprises everyone with a whole new look. He packed on the pounds, sporting a glorious beer belly that adds a new whole dimension to his character. With a grimy and disheveled appearance, he exudes a raw and untamed aura that demands attention. His updated punk attire is a sight to behold. A chav punk jacket with a wide, pointed collar gives him a fierce edge, complementing his torn jeans that showcase his rebellious spirit. But it's the accessories that truly set him apart. A necklace adorned with rectangular yellow beads and a striking red centerpiece, round red earrings that scream defiance, and fingerless blue gloves that signal readiness for battle. Birdie's style wouldn't be complete without his signature tattoos. His stomach proudly displays the words, "Life like dice," an enigmatic statement that adds to his enigmatic allure. And let's not forget his electrifying mohawk, now brought to life with a stunning realism in the 3D models. Though the sharp bird's beak hole is no longer present, his mohawk remains a symbol of his untamed nature. But wait, there's more. In his second costume, Birdie channels the legendary Freddie Mercury from the rock band Queen. With his mohawk cascading loosely downwards, dyed in mysterious black, and his mustache matching the style, he pays homage to a true rock icon. Clad in a vibrant yellow flak vest and eye-catching white shorts with red outlines, he's ready to rock the stage, or in this case, the fighting ring. The white and red sneakers he wears are a symbol of his agility and fierce determination, proving that he is not to be underestimated. Birdie's transformation in Street Fighter V are nothing short of awe-inspiring, showcasing the diversity and depth of his character. Once upon a time, Birdie was the shining star of the wrestling world, captivating audiences with his awe-inspiring skills inside the ring. Alongside his occasional rival, Titanic Tim, they formed an unstoppable duo known as the 500 million trillion powers, a name that echoed throughout the wrestling community. But as with all tales of triumph, there comes a turning point. As Birdie's wrestling career began to fade, he faced the daunting prospect of a life beyond the ring. In search of a new thrill and way to sustain the rush of adrenaline that had fueled him for years, he turned to the underground world of street fighting. Hidden from the prying eyes of the public, these gritty battles offered a dangerous allure that proved too inciting to resist. To make ends meet, Birdie took on another role, that of a nightclub bouncer. His imposing presence and undeniable charisma made him a natural fit for the job. Yet little did the clubgoers know that beneath the surface of this legitimate occupation, Birdie was being pulled deeper into the shadows of the city's criminal underbelly. Another one involves Ryu as his counterpart. In the captivating world of the Street Fighter Alpha manga series, Birdie's character takes a surprising turn, revealing a complex and unexpected side. No longer just a common criminal, he emerges as a leader of a group of drug dealers, a role that might seem dark and foreboding. However, there is more to this tale than meets the eye. In the midst of a chaotic underworld, an unlikely friendship blossoms between Birdie and none other than Ryu, the stoic and legendary fighter. It turns out that Ryu was the first person, aside from Birdie's own mother, to show him genuine kindness. This unexpected bond forms a unique alliance, and Birdie's true nature is unveiled, a man of violence, yes, but also one of honor and loyalty. When Ryu falls under the malevolent influence of the Satsui no Hado, a dark force that threatens to consume him, it is Birdie who stands by his side. Honoring their friendship, Birdie teams up with Chun-Li, who had once been his adversary, to prevent Ryu from succumbing to his inner demons. Amidst the tumultuous events of the manga, a shocking revelation is made. The boat carrying Ryu is transporting illegal drugs. This revelation further deepens the complexity of the character's struggles, blurring the lines between right and wrong, good and bad. In the events of Street Fighter Alpha 2, in the gritty saga of Birdie, a tenacious fighter's ascent through the criminal underworld takes a fateful turn when he stumbles upon the enigmatic Shadowloo organization and its formidable leader M. Bison. Eager to prove his prowess, Birdie unveils his combat skills, only to find himself ensnared in Bison's sinister ploy as a hapless test subject. Enduring agonizing experiments and demeaning trials, Birdie's spirit remains unbroken, as he forgoes a burning resolve to flip the tables. With an unwavering determination, he's now on a mission to settle the score and exact a blazing revenge that will shake the very foundations of Shadowloo. In the events of Street Fighter Alpha 3, in a daring gambit, Birdie infiltrated a clandestine Shadowloo data chamber, unearthing secrets that would reshape his destiny. Little did he know, M. Bison's gaze was fixated on his every move. Discovering the mind-bending potential of the Psycho Drive, Birdie's ambition ignited a tumultuous plan to dethrone Bison and seize control of Shadowloo's dominion. A deadly dance unfolded as Bison dispatched Balrog to snuff out the rogue fighter. Yet fate's twist saw Birdie turning Balrog from foe to ally, painting a picture of power that the Psycho Drive promised. Amidst a chaotic clash of loyalties and Balrog's stumbling missteps, Birdie raced against time to harness the drive's might, before it erupted in a cataclysmic burst of raw energy. In Street Fighter V, fed up with Shadowloo's antics, Birdie's exit is met with Fang's futile plea. Evading Chun-Li's grasp, he stumbles upon the illustrious KANZUKI estate. Battling KARIN, Birdie's prowess impresses her. Over a lavish meal, he casually cites Shadowloo's absurd dress code at the last straw. KARIN's audacious offer to stay tests his loyalty. Incited by endless feast, he agrees. The catch? Confronting 100 of her guards, a daunting challenge set by the smirking Harris. And as Shadow falls, Birdie's appetites intersect with chaos as the Black Moon shrouds New York. Amidst the scramble for keys at KANZUKI Estate, he detains Mars until overpowered by April and Noembalu. In a fiery assault on Shadowloo's base, Birdie clashes with Fravier, gripping about guns versus his chains. Amidst explosive turmoil, he converges with Ryu and Chun-Li post Bison's downfall. His style of fighting is legendary. Birdie seamlessly melds brawling and wrestling, channeling his might into dynamic moves like the bullhead and bullhorn, where he's all about headbutting adversaries to the mat. Birdie wields a dynamic arsenal, fusing brute force with finesse. The bullhorn grants him a shield against projectiles and a chance to advance swiftly, while the daring bullhead is a charging headbutt that demands tactical precision. His toolkit extends to grappling techniques, the bandit chain and murderer chain, perfect for unleashing close-range devastation. Master the art of approach, then unleash his grappling prowess to dominate the fight. Birdie's combat finesse has propelled pro players to seize victory on the grandest stage of fighting game tournaments. Now that we know so much about Birdie, let's dig into the lesser known facts about the brawler punk rocker. In the captivating realm of Street Fighter Alpha, Warrior's Dreams, Rose and Birdie's stage becomes a mesmerizing tribute to Bruce Lee's legendary battle in The Way of the Dragon. The Colosseum of Rome stands tall, an awe-inspiring backdrop that evokes ancient grandeur. Every intricate detail, including the presence of wandering stray cats, adds to the immersive experience. As Rose and Birdie clash, the stage pulses with adrenaline, echoing the intensity of Bruce Lee's iconic showdown with Chuck Norris. Another interesting fact about Birdie is that Birdie's moniker draws from golfing lingo birdie, akin to eagle, the fellow English fighter from Street Fighter, whose name is another golf-inspired nod. Another important detail that you might have missed is that Birdie's visage bears an uncanny resemblance to Zed, the initial adversary confronted by Kenshiro in the legendary manga anime Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star. Could Birdie's appearance be a deliberate nod to his iconic predecessor? KANZUKI was in its origins featured in Sakura Ganbaru, a Street Fighter manga series written and illustrated by Masahiko Nakahira in 1996. The story of this manga is based on Sakura's journey into becoming a Street Fighter and having the chance to meet Ryu. The Sakura Ganbaru manga takes place in the Street Fighter Alpha series. KANZUKI became part of the Street Fighter playable roster in the Street Fighter Alpha 3 series. KARIN is Sakura's rival. She is also a head of the KANZUKI Saibatsu. Saibatsu, translated in English to financial clique, is a Japanese term referring to industrial and financial, vertically integrated business conglomerates in the Empire of Japan, whose influence and size allowed control over significant parts of the Japanese economy from the Meiji period until the end of World War II. The creation of KARIN KANZUKI can be attributed to Masahiko Nakahira. Masahiko is mostly recognized with Street Fighter-related jobs. He is the creator of the following characters that Capcom added in the official Street Fighter lore afterwards: Kami White's Delta Red members, and is the creator of Evil Ryu. Other aspects of Nakahira's manga were incorporated into the games, such as the Shin Shoryuken and the Kase no Kobushi. KARIN KANZUKI's character is based on Japanese manga and anime's concept of ojo, or mostly known as rich princesses, who are the heirs of family fortunes in today's modern settings. Ojo is the title given to a daughter of a king or its equivalent monarch. KARIN's rich schoolgirl depiction is based on the character Blair Warner of a 1980s private all-girls school sitcom series called The Facts of Life. The Facts of Life is an American television sitcom created by Dick Clare and Jenna McMahon and a spin-off of Different Strokes that originally aired on NBC from August 24, 1979 to May 7, 1988, making it one of the longest-running sitcoms of the 1980s. The portrayal of Lisa Whelchell's Blair Warner character is said to have influenced manga and anime settings of high school into the 1990s, with the great influx of interest of American media into Japan during the 1980s. Blair's rich and influential background make her take interest in Japanese culture as per the American culture climate at the time, especially amongst big business and corporate lifestyles due to the 1980s Japanese bubble boom economy. KARIN KANZUKI's appearance has a similar outfit to Sakura, complete with sailor fuku, except hers is predominantly red and white with a blue ball tie. She utilizes her blonde hair into long, oversized Victorian European-style ringlets, giving KARIN her fancy and flashy look, with two small forelocks and braids encircling her head, and occasionally wears a blue bow in the back. She wears black shorts and completes her outfit with matching black socks and red boots. She also wears brown fingerless gloves. Her alpha appearance became her nostalgia costume in the Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter V, her outfit appearance has been altered from her original school uniform into a business outfit, but still has a resemblance to the original in palette and design. She wears a red long sleeve jacket with a blue frill shirt and white frill folded sleeves underneath and a white ascot tie at the center of her collar, a red frill skirt, and black tights. Her first alternate costume consists of a black turtleneck dress and matching black flats. She also wears a matching black watch on her right wrist and a silver necklace on her neck with the emblem of her family. Her ribbon is pink. Her second alternate costume is mostly identical to her main outfit, but with a pink sweater vest on her top, white frilled skirt, and white tights. Her boots are red and white. Her hairstyle remains the same, but in a full fringe along with longer ringlets. KARIN's laugh and mannerisms are derived from the unpleasant ojo stereotypes common in white anime and manga, as well as the rich person, popular schoolgirl, spoiled brat stereotypes of Western fiction. While she typically remains snobbish, other aspects of her personality can vary wildly in other media. KARIN's iconic laugh is acted by Miho Yamada, who is KARIN's voice in Namco x Capcom, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Aya Endo in Street Fighter V, and in the English version, Lauren Landa.
I'll show you the divide in our class.
In Namco x Capcom, KARIN is calmer, more level-headed and cynical, and serves as the voice of reason for the impulsive Sakura, though she still retains her trademark laugh and condescending comments during battle sequences. On the other hand, in the Uran comics, she is extremely hateful and competitive to the point of obsessiveness, making her much more of an antagonist. Throughout the franchise, she does retain her mannerisms and snobbiness, and a habit of acting before thinking, typical of some rich girls in fictional media. KARIN usually refers to other people as commoners or inferiors. She lives by her family's motto, more than the rest of her family, as she takes majority control of her father's company from under his nose in a hostile takeover. After KARIN finds and eventually defeats Sakura in a rematch, she feels that she won only by chance and finally admits that Sakura is actually the best of them. KARIN then decides to ditch her family's motto of always winning, at least when concerning martial arts, and starts to praise fighting itself as more important than a victory or defeat, showing a bit of humility. In Street Fighter V, her character has somewhat changed. As the new head of the KANZUKI Saibatsu, she is proper and polite at all times, but her snobby demeanor has been replaced, to a degree, by new respect towards her opponents, and an interest in new unique fighting styles, while still capable of making unflattering comments towards them if they don't meet her expectations. She seems to have lived up to her previous realization that it is the challenge, not the victory, that's important. KARIN KANZUKI uses her own style martial arts, also known as the KANZUKI Ryu, which refers to an original martial arts style created by KARIN KANZUKI. According to the Sakura Ganbaru manga, KANZUKI Ryu Kakuto Jutsu is actually a combination of various martial arts, including karate, judo, aikido, sambo, muay thai, taekwondo, amateur wrestling, bai shuang, gopo, shaolin kung fu, tai chi chuan, bagua shang, and bigua shuang. Although KARIN KANZUKI might come off as petty and obnoxious, you can still love her as a character. She has fast moves and strength. KARIN KANZUKI mains can agree to laugh at the low-tier peons that try to be at their level. So what do you like about Birdie? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage. Our new Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of this Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, we thank you.